everybody, it's Tim here with my Parker Nitefly, the GK kit pickup installed, and Roland GR-09 synthesizer. I want to do a little demo for you, but they turned out to be too long, so I'm going to break it into two parts. The first one I'm just going to show basic functions and a few sounds, and then the second one I'll get into some more complex functions. So basically, the Parker Nitefly has the GK kit synth pickup built in. Electronics are underneath the pick guard, and I have synth volume, synth guitar or both switch, and the S1, S2 switches, which control either calling up your hold functions, or the S1 switch is essential for navigating through the banks and patches. You have to hold it down to switch sounds. So let's start out with some simple sounds and see how you like the guitar synth. Obviously you can do things like piano. And with a hard sound like a piano or an instrument that doesn't bend like that, you can set the synth to click up to the next tone rather than slide or glide. And you can change that for whatever instrument you like. Okay, electric piano. Next one is some organ sounds. Got the bass pedal mixed in there too. Let's go to a different bank here and give you something a little bit different. Kind of a voice effect. If you mix that in with your guitar, it's kind of a neat. Breath along with your acoustic sound. Some more sounds here. I'm going to go up to the next bank. Very nice vibe sound. And the vibe sound actually tracks fairly quickly, so you can solo with that. Next bank. Have a very nice sounding double bass. It's very woody and natural. I know a bass player that used it on a gig with his electric and called up double bass sounds for jazz. Next bank. I have a clarinet sound, which is actually nice for soloing as well. It does respond to your vibrato and whatnot, pitch change, and this one slides to the note as opposed to being a hard pitch change. There's some really wacky sounding instruments. You can get ethnic instruments. Sitar or steel drum. And steel drum, some of the instruments you have to stay in a certain range. If you get too low, it starts to lose the effect, or it doesn't sound like the instrument anymore. Let's go to the next one. I have a nice fretless bass. If you're playing demos and you don't play bass or you don't play fretless, you can get the same kind of gliding up to the pitch sound. You're not gonna do Jocko on this, but it'll give you a demo. Well, you could do Jocko. You're not gonna convince anyone though. Okay, and I have another interesting sound that I'll share with you. This is just the guitar synth. There's no guitar in here. This is guitar harmonics kind of sound that they've done with bells and whatnot. And you can get a simulated harmonic complex chord thing that you couldn't play the harmonics on easily. Or you can mix it in with your guitar. It's just kind of a neat little odd sound that you could mix in for the end of a tune for color. And I'm just going to show you one more. I think this is not a bad soloing sound, not unlike the clarinet. There's a flute. If you play lightly, it has quite a natural breathy sound. Tracking along with your guitar. So if you're playing in an acoustic duo and all your songs sound the same after a while, you can add a little flute into the melody. Or even hide it in the background. It's just barely perceptible. Anyways, those are some of the sounds and the way that the switches function, and I'll get into some more details in the next video. Thanks.